Alright guys, what's up? It's K2 back with my first Domination Strategy Series video. And this map is Skidrow. And my setup is the M16 with holographic sight, Kimbo USBs, stun grenades, and Simtex. My perks are Sleight of Hand Pro, Stop Power Pro, Ninja Pro. Kill streaks I believe are UAV, Care Package, and Predator Missile. 3, 4, 5. Alright, so Domination Skidrow. This map, it's not my favorite for Domination. I don't really think it's not very fun for Domination. It's a little hectic, especially around B. What I've found to be the most successful strategy on this map is to capture the B and C flags and just leave A, because A is a lot easier to get spawn trapped at, and it's easier to trap the other team in their spawn at A. Plus, if you have air support, you're liable to get more kills if they spawn at A than you are C, because A is more wide open, as you can see, while C has at least a couple buildings that you can hide in and still get kills and just get away from the air support. Air support's really not that great on this map. I mean, it can be if you catch them in their spawn, but they pretty much have to spawn at A if you're going to get any kills with it. So, we haven't captured a spot yet, which is kind of weird. I'm tired. Just woke up again and not feeling too good today. So, capture A there, and we also captured B at that point too. And I don't believe we lose B the rest of the game. And the reason we don't lose B is because we use a strategy on this map where pretty much the easiest way to win this map is to control the two hallways at the end of B. And what I mean is the little spot above me on those stairs up there and then all the way across the hallway. If you control those 2 points, or at least one of the two, it creates a spawn point on either side. And if you create a spawn point there, you're going to have your team spawn there. And it's pretty easy if you have a lot of people to clear B if you control those hallways. And here, I'm not being too aggressive here because I see that there's multiple guys in there, and I get a little impatient here, and I only see one guy, so I go after him. He turns on me pretty hard right there. So fuck that. So as you can see, since we control B, I spawn here, but I don't really want to be in here because it gets too crazy in here for my liking. And these stairs right here are a death trap if you stay around them too long, because people tend to just come up these stairs at all times. And right here I throw that stun and hit that guy, and I wasn't even going to kill him, but he shot at me, so I was like, bitch, you ain't shooting at nothing. So I threw that and said, catch it, and he did. He did. Get my UAV, call it in, and I'm going to push in a little aggressively here because we're trying to trap them in the spawn, and that's basically the strategy for Domination, is you want to spawn trap the other team the entire game. And I don't know, you may not like that kind of gameplay, but in Domination, the basic rule of thumb for that is if you don't do it to them, they're going to do it to you. So might as well pick, would you rather be spawn trapped or spawn trap? So I retreat back here after shooting that guy a couple times and calling my Predator Missile. I get one kill with it. And I missed some shots, so I'm going to run back towards Fiend and I almost get killed there. And I'm expecting this guy to jump down, but he doesn't. I'm listening, and Fiend rushes up there and kills him. And the problem with what our little push here is we've pushed in too far into their base, and they're force spawned out, but they're spawning over in that alleyway over there by C. So I take over this building because I know they're going to come back up there, and it's this 9th prestige guy. Apparently this is just his building. He just stays in it the entire game. And he's going to come up here again. He's got cold-blooded on him. He's going to come up the stairs right now, I think. Yeah. And I take him out again. So I see that we have all 3 places, so I don't really know where they're going to spawn, so I'm going to kind of retreat back a little bit, call in my care package, and just kind of chill out for a minute. And like I said, in this map, it's easier to control B and C to win the game, because A, you can really spawn trap them, and you'll see that later on in the video when we capture B and C and they capture A. And I don't really know where to call this. I see that the huge playground in front of me is wide open and there's nobody there, so I don't call it there. And I kill that guy again. And run back again, and this time I'm just going to get out of there completely, because there's just no point of me being in there for an extended period of time. And I see that we have that access point right there covered, so I'm just going to stay in this little building. I don't know if this is a house or what, but it looks like an apartment. It's got a kitchen right there. And that was awesome. So as you can see, since we control this side of the hallway near B, I spawn there, and when that happens, you know, you're going to have a pretty easy time taking B if they're taking B, because you're going to have numbers, you know, you're going to have people spawning, and as you can see, it's not that hard to take it back. So we're losing A here, and I do believe we lose A, but it's no real big deal if you lose A and C, because as long as you control B on this map, you're in good shape, because capturing one of the other points really isn't that hard, because eventually if you clear them out on one spawn, they're not going to keep spawning there. They're going to spawn in a group, and you're going to see that we do eventually I think we capture C, and after that you'll see the spawn trap we put on them at A, and why you don't want to have A and B, you want B and C. And I had this all recorded earlier, and I actually had it uploaded. My microphone volume wasn't loud enough, and so I fixed that, and I'm fine now. And here comes the All-Star 9th Prestige. It kills me through the wall with the turret. Just gotta love that. And watching this area. Don't want to go outside yet because there's a Harrier in the sky, and I'm too lazy to shoot it down right now. So there we go. We capture C, and now we got what we want. So see, they control that hallway over there, and that's okay. Except we don't really want them to control one of them, because that allows them to get out of their spawn and push out. So you see Joe right there, and I kill this camper here, and now we got them spawn trapped at A. They're all spawning at A, and they're having to push out at A. And as you can see, this is what happens when they're spawning at A. They just get spawn trapped in this tunnel, hardcore pretty much. And this guy pre-fires and then he just gets wrecked because he's kind of stupid. Call my care package right here because I'm pretty comfortable in my position. Don't need to worry about going out. It's just resupply, which is a fucking waste of time. I hate resupply. And these same guys keep coming down this hot tunnel. And this tunnel, if you're spawning at A, just don't even use it, because chances are you're not going to get through it. And if you're going to go through it, at least throw stuns first or something. Pick up a triple kill right there. I don't even know where the third guy came from, but that's fine with me. And you see that guy pushes in way too aggressively on A, and it's gonna fuck up the spawns, which is pretty much my biggest pet peeve in Domination. If there's no need to capture 3 flags, then don't do it. I mean, it makes the spawns predictable when you have 2 flags and they have 1, and just makes the Domination game easier for yourself. And then why would you make things harder for yourself? When you have 3 flags, it tends to just make the spawns random and sporadic, and they're not just like spawns on one of the flags. They're spawns in some weird places, folks. There are some weird places they'll spawn, and it's usually somewhere where it's behind you and then they're gonna kill you. And when that happens, I get kind of pissed, and I don't like it when people push it. So see, they spawned out of A, and they got the C, which is just fantastic. And I run across the map here because I don't want to go for A. I want to go for C, and so I go to capture C, and notice there's nobody here, which is a fantastic thing. So we take C back, and life is good. So we have about a 52-second lead, which means that if they were to capture 2 points, they still would win. And I got 1 burst left in my M16, and sure enough, I'm able to get a headshot with it. So just hanging out here and not really doing anything. So the overall strategy for this map is go for B and C, try to let them have A, control these 2 hallways that you see I'm at right now, and then that one on the other side, and you'll have B the entire game. And just don't push too far on their spawn, and you'll be able to easily kill them the entire game. So this is K2. If you've liked what you heard or saw, please subscribe, rate the video what you think it deserves. Post a comment, please, that says maybe what game type you want to see or what weapon. I'll be happy to oblige with any requests. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.